to Same Book, Three Time Zones, your book review podcast. Enjoy.
Hey, peoples, this is Renee.
Bridget. Oh, that was dead.
Alicia.
She tied. This is episode 22.
22, yep. Wow. That's a lot.
It is a lot, right?
That's a lot.
It started off just trying to get us to read something. I was starting off, with my writing, and I'm like, I need to read more. So I got y'all in on it with me, and I can't believe that. Yeah, this is 20. That means 22 months because it's one every month. So that's crazy. Yep, all the way from He Who Is a Friend, number 1.
I know. We done read a lot. Met a lot of people.
And that one is still good to this day.
Right? I can read that again. So November's book of the month was Impulsive Emotions by Aubree Pynn. This is, again, another new author to all of us. And oh my gosh, I really enjoyed it. It was
I did too. I did. It had me going at first because I ain't like somebody.
I ain't like DeAndre.
Yeah.
I ain't like DeAndre.
Yeah.
Oh, Felicia, whatever though.
My boo.
No.
Now, he wasn't your boo at the beginning.
Yes, he was.
Sure.
Probably not.
The protective brother. I was like, oh man, dang, she can't do nothing. I was so into him. I was like, dang, man. Like he really about to fight Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
He was so smug and so arrogant. I didn't like
the arrogance. I can't stand the arrogance, and I can't stand you think that I want you.
Right.
Don't assume that.
Even though
I mean, he met her and like she couldn't hear because she's staring at him.
Okay, that did happen.
I mean, y'all can't be mad at my boy.
No, we ain't mad at him now, but then he had the big head. He had the big head.
Right.
I mean,
I can get it,
but I mean,
shut up. I don't like them. I can get it type people.
Right.
Like, just be a little more. Just humble yourself. Okay.
Right.
But
I love him.
I like the way he talked. Now I'm not always into. Like don't do the little mama thing, right? Because I'll be the first one. Like I'm I'm stupid. Don't call me that. But I accepted it from him. Man, so I don't really know. This story started off with so it's Kendra and Micah. Micah's the best friend. Micah is
Mimi. I love her. I love her so much.
She got on my nerve. Okay,
Mimi.
She got on my nerves because I don't care. I'll get to that part, but like, how you mad at me because you didn't get to what was she mad at when they started?
Because how dare you screw my brother and don't even tell me he cute or anything? Like I
brought you here just for that situation, but I'm mad because you did it behind my back. Like shut up.
I am.
Yeah,
you is my friend. You supposed to tell me everything. How dare you?
No. She wanted to be the one to seem like she put them together.
I mean, technically she did, but yeah, I would have wanted that too because it's like you just had this trash. And I'm trying to introduce you to my brother, but I can't tell you that because that means you ain't gonna go if I tell you, hey, I'm trying to introduce you to my brother.
Because they did.
Yes. How dare you do this and I tell y'all to do it?
I thought she was like gonna be mad, like about something different. I feel like she's mad about that.
Me too.
Man, shut up.
They grown. Why you like that?
Oh, she gonna come in there. How she gonna? You know what's crazy? Like we reading the book, but I'm like, oh, she's so loud. Like I can hear her.
Yes.
But
I love her.
Michael was tripping. But yeah, I didn't know that the girl was a chef, or she has her own catering business. Like I didn't catch that at first.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Right, me neither.
So she has a catering business. Kendra does, and Micah, I don't know what she do. I don't know what she do. She a dentist, I think, because he was talking about she gonna get old dude Jermel's teeth knocked out because he was trying to get with her. don't no man walk up to no other man and be like, hey, what's up with your sister?
Right?
You don't do
He want to get knocked out.
And that's his little sister too, bruh.
Oh, so he could be mad at that, but her friend could be mad that whatever. Y'all are some hypocrites. Just to let y'all know. Both of
No,
y'all.
we not.
No.
How?
Please
So
explain. Elaborate, please.
So dude can be wanting to fight just because somebody like his sister and let him know about it instead of sneaking around. But they can sneak around and Mimi can't say nothing about it. She just supposed to be like, oh, cool. Y'all sneaking around.
no,
It
she was
wasn't
just
that.
mad.
It was what she was mad about. Like,
Right.
why you coming at us, fussing at us, cussing at us just because we doing what you wanted us to do in the first place?
Right.
You mad because you weren't but in all reality, like you said, she was the one who put them together because she brought the stray to his house.
That made me so mad when he was calling her that. Oh.
I love him. That was he cracked me up the entire book. I love him. Like,
get out your feelings. He was in it, but it was funny. It was funny because he cracked. Yeah, it was just confident. He had confidence. I could see him, but I guess we all sometimes you know because he's a professional football player, and you think a certain way about him. So I wasn't sure where this was going as far as like his intentions with her. Right. Because it just seemed at first, it seemed like, oh, I can get, like, you know, like she looked like she'll be a good lay or whatever, and I can get it, you know. Yeah. Until further on, I think that's what rubbed me off. Like, why are you why are you doing all that? Because what's the point? You know, because she's been hurt. You're already protective of the character. Like, you don't want nobody to mess with her while she's in this vulnerable state. But you know, whatever. It worked out. But anyway, so it's about to be Thanksgiving. Kendra, she left her guy Gary, who to me, I guess he was abusive, from what I heard. Yeah. And a cheater. And a cheater, and didn't want nobody looking at her, didn't want her around nobody, but yet you cheat. And you're still calling me after I left you. Right. Whatever. He's so trash. How we got the lease together? It's the lease in my name, but we break up. We still live there, but you're gonna stop paying your part.
Whew. Get the out of my house since you're not paying for nothing. Like, oh man.
Like, seriously, go get some cops or somebody to escort his tail out of there, because I'm not gonna have this in my name and you're still here with other women. Boy, please.
I got a gun and this is in my name, so it's gonna be legal. You about to get shot, like, bruh. Right? You about to get shot today.
Like, well, she was accepting it for a while with her low self-esteem, honey. She was accepting that.
It's true, because it is what you allow. Like, they go as far as what you allow them to do. So I mean, but still, that was some trifling mess. And
it was.
So Thanksgiving is coming up. She so I didn't catch that either. The two people she named earlier who was all up in Africa are her parents. Right. Because she didn't say my mom and dad. She named them both by their first name. So I didn't like, who are these people she's talking about? So she has her parents in her life, but they're, I guess, just traveling Africa and not contacting her.
That was weird.
You know, she thought she was gonna be alone for Thanksgiving, but no, she ended up going home. She didn't want to, but she ended up going back to Texas with Micah and her family. And it was kind of cute because, you know, I guess, I don't know how long they've been friends, but her family, or at least the parents, know her well enough to be happy that she's coming. And they have this whole, you know, the mom, they're playing all 7 days out with onesies and just the whole thing. It was cute. We found out that they're actually going to her big brother's house, who's a football player and who got money. I just, the type of money that we ain't never seen.
Ain't never seen, girl.
He got this whole little like ranch, you know. That was always a dream, child. It's still a dream of mine. I guess it's still happening. I'm working on it. But you know, to have this huge house and this private property, and he has a whole horse stable, which I don't want because I ain't doing no horses. But I want the space for it. I do too. I just don't want to take care of him. I mean, I guess you can hire somebody to run your stable. So yeah, I probably would do something like that. But anyway, so he has this beautiful just land in space, and I guess she's never met him before.
No.
Kendra's never met her brother before.
No.
But she just knew that he was a football player. And just like me, what? Who cares about football?
It sounds like he, you know, he's always moving around though, you know? Like he hadn't seen his family in a while. Like that's how he had mentioned it. Like he was just like excited that it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It was coming. Yeah.
It also sounds like they always
schedule.
keep up with his career though. Like they're always watching on TV and stuff.
Oh yeah, they proud parents.
Oh yeah.
Of
they
course.
Awesome. And then
I like them. I love her parents. They were so like fun and lively, and like they just in the party and the sipping on their Henny and shots and stuff.
Playing games.
And they still nasty. And we don't need to know that. Yeah. Y'all too old to be nasty still. No.
Shut up.
Okay, y'all can be nasty, but we don't want to know it. Okay.
Whatever. Like all I gotta say, how you got here? If we nasty, how you got here?
They used to that.
Oh, right. But yeah, so they're in.
Remind me of your mama.
Is it Dallas?
Nasty.
She don't hold nothing back, honey. If you let her speak, she'll tell you.
No, she don't say something. She like when you in love or have couples and stuff. She be trying to like hint at stuff in front of everybody
all the time. All the time.
Make sure y'all have a good night. Yeah, I'll say okay, mama. Okay, bye.
Yeah, they reminded me of your mama. Just nasty.
But she wouldn't be twerking though, because their mama was twerking.
She might want if she had something to twerk with. She might.
I've seen her try though. I ain't gonna. She had a couple sips in her. I have seen her try to do her little moves. But yeah. So Thanksgiving week, they're there, and like we said before, when she got out of the Uber car, she was gone. You know, she was looking at this man. She was just seeing how, like, good Lord, type of situation. But she was like stuck, frozen. Okay, she ain't hit nothing. She saw him coming toward her, but she ain't hit nothing. This fool talking about, I ain't know she was deaf. Why you tell me she was deaf? Like, you ignorant fool.
He does not care.
No.
Oh man, he cracked me up the whole book. I was like, I love him.
Never met her before, but talking about her like that, I'm like,
yes, in her face though. I was like, yes, he not doing it behind her back. Man, he cracked me up. I love him. I don't care.
I like her. She can handle him though. She like, what? Once she came back, out of her.
After the trance.
Right, the trance. But
I definitely like that she wasn't all up on him trying to do him. Like he kept pursuing her. I thought that was dope because he's so cocky, but she wasn't like, I guess easy to they definitely but
yeah.
Not that night, I guess. You know what I mean?
Look, I said like she had a lot of restraint, and she was trying to do the right thing, and like that's my brother, my best friend's brother. Like I'm not gonna go there with him, and he kept trying, and I'm like, boy, sit down, like let her,
he was taking that rejection and just didn't care. Like
no, because he just
I was like, oh, okay.
He knew he was gonna GTD, and I'm like, boy, go stop. And it was cute how she was trying to get her luggage out. And he was like, we don't do that around here.
We don't do that around here. I was like, oh, that's bad.
Okay. Yeah, DeAndre, he had a lot of good qualities about him, but that mouth, child.
I know.
Like, only when he's talking. But yeah, so my other part was when, okay, he got the stuff. She just let him just go ahead and get it. But then she went into the house, and this is a massive house she's never been to. And her
Mindy is wrong for that.
And this fool gonna come in here talking about, oh, Micah, she ain't got no home training. And they're gonna call her name and tell her why you gonna bring her straight and just leave her.
Oh, I was like, no, I didn't like him from right there.
Oh man, I reread that just to laugh again. Like he cracked me up the entire movie. The book, I say movie. It's a movie because I'm reading it and I can see it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was so mad at him. I'm like, I would have cursed him out so much. I mean, she kind of closely did, but he would have got really cursed out. Calling no daggone straight. Just ignorant.
Very.
But throughout like the first few days, you could tell his attraction to her, and you could tell hers to him. But you know, she was really trying to. No, Kendra, no, like don't even look at him. Like, don't even go there. Like, no eye contact, because then that'll suck her in. You know.
Yeah, she was attracted the first time she saw him.
Yeah, he knew it. Like you said, he knew
I
it.
knew they was gonna do it, but I just felt like, yeah, it wasn't gonna be that night. The way he was
like it was gonna take time. I feel like he was gonna have to break her down, right? Because she was dead. Like, oh, I'm not gonna mess with him like that. But man, he was pushing
hard.
Not enough he would say, how he would be looking at her, and he'll say something smart or say something stupid, and then like walk away.
Lick his lips. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he had a grill on, right, the first time.
I know. I didn't like that either. I didn't like that.
No, I like that.
I like it.
He can take it out. But yeah, I enjoyed like the whole family dynamic, and like they have the little cute onesies, the little custom onesies and stuff, and that Henny though, that's such a Black thing, and I don't think I ain't got into it yet. I think I've tried a flavored Henny before, and I was like, oh, okay, it's all right, but I fell into that. Yeah, I'm drinking it.
So, I think Wayne was drinking it.
Yeah,
same over here. Like, it definitely has been in the house a lot, but I like prefer wine. I don't really like liquor at all because
I do wine, margaritas, and Fireball. That's all I can do.
I never had a Fireball.
I've tried it.
I like to sip, like I'll sip on it. I don't like I'm not a shots person. So this family wouldn't have liked me because I can't take shots. I'll throw it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm her.
But the cinnamon, I said the cinnamon, the Fireball, I can drink that. I probably can take a shot of that.
What is that? What's a Fireball?
It's a cinnamon whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah. But it tastes like Big Red Gum. Like you just sipping that. But it's good. I like it. But anyway,
after the game,
they had a game. They had a game night where they taking shots and stuff. But Mimi went to her room, was like, "Hurry up, put on the onesie, let's go," because she already knew she was gonna take forever. And then after that game,
she gave in to that shot. That first one, that was it.
She said she wasn't gonna drink that stuff too because she wanted her memory intact, right? She didn't want to be, because I know.
She didn't want to be end up in their bed. That's what she wanted.
That's what's going to end up happening. She drank too much.
Technically, they didn't go to the bed the first night.
Well, she didn't want to end up.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But what day was this? Like night number 3 or 4, some around like that.
3.
And it was done. It was a done deal. She was supposed to go get in the bed with her best friend because she was drunk, so she was just gonna lay down with until she fall asleep, looking for her phone.
She went to look for her phone.
That was all she wrote.
That was it. He had to just rub it up on her.
That was it. Hey, didn't she say she never have an orgasm before? Didn't she say that?
I think she just said that the sex was horrible with the other guy. She just said she never had like good stuff and like
she never had an orgasm without doing it pleasing herself is what she said.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, she said like she used like vibrators and stuff and got she got herself off, but she never had it where it was from the real thing.
Yeah,
right.
How you gonna be cheating and your stuff is trash?
Right?
Like, come on.
Because he was giving it the good stuff to the
I guess.
That's what she said. She wasn't getting them.
That's the leftovers. The leftovers was like.
How you stay that though? I couldn't.
Good Lord, that's just
to each his own.
Nah, it ain't right. Okay, so she finally gave in to Andre on what's the thing called?
The pool table.
The pool table.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, they're all in the open, and she's like, "What if somebody come in here?" And he's like, "Ain't nobody go. They all knocked out. But when she started getting all that screaming and stuff, he trying to cover her mouth.
Ain't nobody coming in though. They had all night.
You ain't used protection from even the first time.
That's what I'm like. I'm like, girl.
First time though.
I've never done that.
Like the first time, you don't know this man. You don't, and he a freaking athlete.
Star? Oh my gosh, no. They ain't even crossed one of their minds.
Don't
There's
care
no
how
hesitation.
drunk I am.
The
Condom.
only hesitation was somebody could walk in here. I'm like, wait a minute.
They was too free.
Nah. I don't care how much I might want. No, I don't know you like that. I'm finna know you in a certain way, but you need to put something on because I'm not finna end up with nothing you may got or with none of your babies, and I don't know you like that. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah,
not weird, but that's just was no, that was she shouldn't have did that. But whatever.
She said, now that you got that out your system, maybe you could leave me alone or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So true.
Oh man.
Because that's it. And that's how we all felt. Like, okay, now you checked it off your list. Leave me alone. Because that's what you've been like coming after me for all this time. He's like, well, once I done had it, that's not finna happen.
They was both gone by then.
Right. That was that was it.
She couldn't even go to sleep after that.
I know, right?
In the shower, like, dang, man. 2 hours.
That's not, man. It gotta be good. You can't go to sleep because you thinking about it.
Wow, I ain't never felt like that.
Nah, bro.
I had it where I slept real
went
good.
to sleep.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Knocked you out, but not up thinking about that just happened.
I guess it's because she didn't want to do it again, I guess. And she's trying to stop, I guess I've never been in that position where I wasn't gonna do it again. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Trying to make her convince
herself. I slept like a baby.
Okay, so the next morning she made breakfast, right?
She sure did.
I thought she just made breakfast for herself, but I guess she made
she made it for everybody.
She made it for everybody. And here come this fool.
I must have did good. I'm getting breakfast. I love him. He cracked me up every time he said something.
He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Shut up. Now, but I like that though. I like that type of attitude. Just make everything funny. But because just shut up. But it's fun. It's fun. But yeah, they eat breakfast or whatever. And then she said she was gonna go for a walk.
He walked away, so she thinking she good.
Yeah. And this fool outside waiting on her.
Yep.
Talking about she gonna get lost on the property. Go, I can walk. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
She gonna get lost. She's shut up. So yeah, on that walk, child. I mean,
she rode it. Is what happened.
Right out, but they must have been far enough off where nobody could see them. That's how because it's a big property.
Yeah.
I feel like they were probably in a secluded area, which is why he would have been okay with that. But he was like, nah, this time you gonna look me in my face while we doing this. And I'm like, oh, okay. But he trying to get her to fall in love for real. And
but she told him that's gonna happen to him. She's like, you sure? Because you're gonna fall in love.
Knowing it was gonna be her behind too.
That's when I kind of started liking him then. Back.
I like to report that.
No, because he was
I love him.
Before. He was too arrogant before.
He was arrogant throughout.
But now
that's just him. What's wrong with being arrogant? He was arrogant and funny at I don't know. He wasn't.
He was cocky. He was cocky what he is. He just knew. No, you ain't know.
Well, I mean, he did have it going on. At least he wasn't cocky and he wasn't Gary or something.
He couldn't
sit back and
take care of it. Yeah, it's a difference. Because some people cocky for no daggone reason.
Yes, that's what I was like. Really, sir? Ma'am, what's up?
Right?
After the second time they walked in the house, Mimi.
That's when Mimi was on.
Like, where you been?
Oh yeah.
And they was just so nonchalant. Yeah, I just took her around the property.
Just showed her around the property, ain't nothing on. Mm-hmm. Her suspicion was making me feel like she was trying to keep her brother away from Kendra.
Right.
She
Yeah.
told him like stay away from her.
Right. She kept saying that. So that's why I didn't understand.
Why she
Like
was
the part
mad.
when she got mad. Cause I thought like, yeah, okay. So so each day it was basically they were just kind of falling more and more, but it was like, like playful banter and stuff like that. And of course, he kept getting up in there.
So next day was Thanksgiving, right? So they had to go to the store to get the food for Thanksgiving.
He
What's
was
the
like
movie?
make her watch a movie with her or something. He told his sister that she gonna stay behind with me.
Right.
Yeah, she made some comments. So the parents and I don't know. If I'm bringing you and you at my brother's house, you coming with me. We finna go.
Right.
Come on, we finna go. If I really felt like that, but yeah, so they planned, watch a movie or whatever together, and it was something that she said that he did not like, as far as like in 3 days, you're gonna forget all about me. So like none of this even matters.
Yeah.
And he got in his feelings about that. They had a conversation. He was trying to basically let her know like this is not just about our physical attraction. Like he wanted her to know that I really want you. Like I want you. And she was like, she ain't believing that, from where her head is and stuff. She ain't like, whatever, bro. You say whatever you want to say. She kept brushing it off like that. It was frustrating him because he was like, look, I know what I want. And, you are it. I mean, I get where she coming from.
It's so fast, and then now you're trying to get serious just like that
in a couple of days,
right? I'm about to go back home,
right? So to her, it's like once I go home, this ain't gonna be like this is just something that happened. But then that's when he took her into the room, into his bedroom, right?
After that was after the movie. And he said, "Come with me." What did he say? Come on, or something.
He's gonna show
follow me. Yeah, he want to show us something like that.
I didn't know what he was gonna show her, but of course he's showing her a good time again. But in her in his bedroom. Because during all this process or whatever, she learned that he's never brought any female to his actual like property, to his house.
Right.
Because she's like, that's what you tell all the girls here and stuff like that. But no girl has ever made it there. And I understand, like I'm with him with that. Because if he gonna be like out there messing with girls, like take him somewhere, like even if it's not a hotel, maybe you got like a condo in the city or something. Like don't take them to your actual like peaceful place, because and you don't want anybody coming to to your haven, when you're not with them, because some people crazy like that. But yeah, he put it on again when everybody was gone. And this is when was this the shower part?
Yeah, afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. So, but this is what I did. I was like confused about the timeline, because the parents, this is the daytime and everybody was gone for that long. Because they watched the movie, didn't they? And then they had time.
They went for Thanksgiving food shopping.
Why I would that would take a long time if you wait the day before Thanksgiving to get all your stuff. Everybody be in there. You be getting the last leftover stuff, picked over stuff. And
they ain't get to finish in the shower now.
Did they even start?
They started. She started.
Because she was in there first by herself, and then he walked in and got in there.
He came in there and he just like jumped back, told him she is
about the hot water. That's so real.
Is that like that for y'all? Do y'all like
hot water? Like I do the burning hot water.
We both like hot water.
And no, like I do the burning hot water, and he does not like that. Like he's like DeAndre with that. And I don't understand that. Like the hot water is soothing and it cleans you better. And this food just like
I want my water burning me.
Like it's
boiling. Like my water warm.
It's boiling warm.
But he got 2 shower heads in there.
Yes, he did, because he
got money.
When I heard he went to the other side and turned on his own water, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Talking about she doing some dark magic or something, dealing with Satan and stuff. That's why he's falling for her so fast with her boiling water.
Man, he cracked me up, man. He's so funny.
Yeah. He's so stupid. But yeah, before they got to do a little something in the shower, here come his sister busting in. I knew it.
I can't believe she came in there.
And she stayed.
Yes.
Like, walk your butt back out. This grown people. girl.
I mean, she already seen her friend or whatever because she was in the shop. But I was like, "That's your brother.
That's
You
your
don't
brother.
see that?" That's what I was like. I wouldn't have went in there. I would have. Maybe I would have sat in his bed and wait. No, because then what if they would have
came out naked? Nope. Right.
Don't
I
sit
just
in
would
bed.
have. No. I knew y'all was.
I know y'all both in there.
Little nasties, and I would have walked out. Cause I want them to know that I know, but I don't want to see him.
You don't want to see that.
Yeah.
And she didn't care. She did not care. She literally went in there when they went in the shower. So they was both naked. She just I'm like, y'all look crazy. Like y'all family look crazy.
I'm sure his shower they couldn't see inside.
He said she could see her.
Oh well, dang.
Kendra said she could see, because I was thinking that too, but Kendra said she could see her in the middle like that, but I don't know how clear. I mean, it's hot. It's foggy. So but it's still enough. I don't want to see the outline of your body. I don't want to see nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was mad at Kendra because Kendra jumped, over the middleman, which she really didn't. Her brother jumped over the middleman to get to Kendra. He kept doing all that, so it ain't her fault.
She could have told her, especially when she asked them, like, where you been? And you nonchalant, just, he showed me, you could have told her.
If I would have said, I don't know, because knowing how because the whole reservation was because, okay, this is Micah's brother, I'm not gonna go there, yada yada. You hear Michael keep saying, leave my friend alone, all this kind of stuff. So she was like,
she was there for relaxation. It ain't about no man. She just going there to, relax and have a good time. Not about all that.
That's true. She still could have told her friend.
At this point, she admitted that she brought her there because she knew that she was going to be good for her brother.
Right.
Wanted them to hit it off. Maybe she wanted them to be hitting it like that early, but just like, I like you. You like me. But yeah, let's talk. Not let's go all the way there with no protection. But anyway.
That man intentionally trapped her.
Yes, and he said it too.
Well, dang.
Like if I'm not gonna be like them little dudes on the side, waiting for my, like, if it's gonna be through a baby, then whatever.
He cray for doing that though. I don't know.
He could have been crazy.
Like, he didn't really know her, and she didn't really know him.
Man. I mean, I guess because he was, from what he saw, he was saying like she wasn't like other girls. She wasn't so just, oh my God, just a football player. Oh, he has so much money. Oh, she was like, well, get out of my face. Nobody care about you,
Yeah.
Because when you don't care about the money and stuff like that, the person is what matters. And that's what she was showing to him,
Right.
I guess.
He probably never seen that before.
Right. Football game, because they play football on Thanksgiving Day. And this was her first time going to a professional game. I remember she said something like the dad had said something to her about her man or something. And that made her like, oh, my man. Everybody know it ain't no secret, especially the way Michael was yelling at y'all. The daddy knew what he was doing. I mean, the daddy knew what his son was doing. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. He was, he knew from the jump before they even did nothing. He was just like, be careful. I don't think this one you can just, play with.
Right.
Like, okay.
Right. He know. I wonder if he did that with the other strays that came to the house.
I don't think so, because he said nobody was there before. No,
I'm saying like what the people she be bringing.
Right.
Has he ever? I would hope not. I'm gonna say no, just so I can, like him more.
He might.
So this football game happens, and it's like really, it was a really good game. He got like the winning touchdown or whatever, and he trying to say like it happened all because of her. I knew she was watching, so I was trying to show off and make sure.
Was this probably true?
But yeah, I mean they won, so that's a good thing. The family. I like that this family was. I mean, they was making the signs and doing all that stuff to show all their support. They didn't want to be in the box, because of stuffy people and stuff. She was like, I'd rather be up there with the food at.
Right.
But I'm like,
she can eat.
Me too.
Let me go up there. Y'all can sit down here. But yeah, so Thanksgiving dinner happens, and she cooked a lot of the food, and even the daddy was like, "Girl."
I was surprised that the mama let her cook that.
You think
It's probably because that's what she do for a living, you know?
Yeah, that's true though. That's true though.
So I think that's the only reason why.
Right?
Because mamas, we protected by our kitchen now, by our dinners, our Thanksgiving. We protect.
I cook if
But
just bring some rolls or something.
She threw down.
Yep. So I mean, I just feel like they were arms open the entire time, even to them being together. I feel like that was never something that they were like hesitant about or like looking at her sideways about at least being with the son. Like, you can be here, but don't be trying to, trap my son when my son trying to trap your behind the whole time.
Right.
It was so funny when when the mom and we talked about this. The mom and dad was like, make sure she come back around, Andre. Make sure you set that up. And then Mimi was like, excuse me, she my friend.
The mom was like, handle that. Make sure you handle that so she'll come back.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they all know. They all wanna.
Yeah.
Like when your parents sign off, your parents sign off, and you like her too.
Right.
That's all you need to. That's a done deal. But so he tried to make us stay, but he have his dumb moments like everybody else, I guess.
Yeah, dumb. Stand there listening. That's what you get for eavesdropping.
I mean, but it did sound like.
But it wasn't though.
Yeah, but
no, because it just depends on when he walked to the door and heard the conversation. Because they had like this. I mean, she tied him up in type of situation. They had a really good time. He was like, "Oh, I'm in love, it's done." But when she went to her room and you are eavesdropping, it depends on what part you heard. Because what she said, if he listened to all what she said.
No, he didn't hear nothing she said. Only her friend heard what she said. Remember? Like her friend was like,
she said that he just walked away. She was like, "Was he in here with you?" And she said, "No, wait, look like he just walked away from your room." And she called him nasty. Because he was listening to her conversation when she finally answered the phone when Gary had called. Trying to tell her about herself because she had like pictures with him on it, whatever social media.
He didn't hear her say that she don't love him no more. All he heard was the dude saying that she loved him still.
He should have knocked on the door. He shouldn't have just assumed.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm walking up and all I hear is a dude on the phone with you and telling you that you love him, you in love with him.
The good time that they just had, the feelings that they share with each other and all of that. Now it go down to this one conversation that you're listening through the door and you're not going to say that, you're not going to address it.
No. Oh no, he did address it. He was like, so I guess you go back to the guy
didn't say nothing until it was No, heck
Stop
no.
talking to her.
No.
She saw how silent he was. So I feel like he shouldn't even have to ask her what it was because she could have said something. She could have been like,
mad that he was
I can clearly see that you upset. Let's talk about it.
No,
why he had to come to her?
What? He the one that think he knew something which he did not. So why should she have to say to him, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" No, you speak up. You've been speaking up every other time. Speak up and tell me what's on your mind. That's what he should have did.
I'm saying he's very bold. He's not afraid about saying how he feels, and he should have. Like
he did. It's
just a walking away thing.
In love. I see that you still in love, so go ahead and go back to the. He said.
He said that when they were already at the airport about to go. No, he should have. If anything, if you a man like you are, when you heard that, you should have not. You should have been like, "Hey, what's up with this? Like, you gonna walk away and just take it however you want to take it, and then be pissed off at her for nothing."
And that's not even like him. You know what I'm saying? Everything else he speak up on it, but this one time he want to hold it.
Because the man said,
because he in his feelings, he love her, and now like he see that she could possibly be in love with somebody else. Like
After all that,
why she on the phone with him? Why she haven't blocked him?
why he asked her?
There it is. Grown folk conversations. You want to do all the grown folk stuff?
Right?
You can talk too. Like, have the conversation. Don't sit there walking around me, Megan. So you just wait. Okay, so you're gonna be mad and just wait until I ask what's wrong? No. If you have a problem, say something about it. And you're gonna wait until we're about to part ways to drop what you think you know, and then don't even let me explain my side.
To explain herself, and she.
Oh, I'm so done with you.
So done because he didn't give her no time. He just left.
He sure did because he was mad, and she saw that he was mad, and she didn't even say nothing.
Even like, his sister was trying to tell him, like, bro, you got that all wrong. Like, hold up. And then he was like, man, whatever. And he just walks up. No.
Yeah, because she saw how bad he was that whole ride, and she didn't say nothing. So obviously she didn't feel like telling him nothing. So
maybe he thought he was sad that she was leaving.
You can't back him up.
No, her friend just told her that he heard that he was by the door. So she clearly knew that he heard something.
No.
She should have said, sir, you ain't hear the whole story, sir. Let's talk about this. Let's look this in the book right now. Because clearly you upset, so you only heard part of this story, sir. And I would have said, you always talk, all the stuff that you just said to me, I would have said to him, you always got the most to say, but right now you quiet in this car, sir. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can okay. I'll let you have it.
Nah, we disagree, but that's all right.
Nah, yeah.
Listen, it's okay.
Like, she did say that he walked away, so she probably had an inkling that he did hear it. So yeah, you're right. In the car, she could have said something. If she, I don't know, but I think at the same time, I think if you're holding that, then you need to say something because that's your assumption that you made, and I hate people just run with it and go like you too big.
Man up. He needed to man up, and he didn't. He punked out.
I guess he didn't want to have that conversation. Maybe he didn't want to do it while in the car. Like I don't know what his excuse was besides being retarded, but he could have said something. But let's move on.
But anywho.
So yeah, he went off and didn't let her say nothing.
Not a word.
Got the girl about to cry. And then he blocked her.
Girl.
On everything.
Ignorant.
Ridiculous.
And then after he calmed down and he was just like, damn, you know what? I kind of was upset. And I went off.
Crazy? The fact that when she got home and she had all them people trying to do deposits and stuff.
Because Bae looked out, but
right,
yes.
I didn't know what had happened. Like, I'm like, okay, what?
I thought they had seen her on those pictures that was supposed to seen him with him.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
Okay, I was like, something had to have happened for now. She's getting all this business, but I didn't know what it was until, like you said, then he started realizing after he lost that game because his head wasn't in it. It's like, boy, right. you can't be emotional in football. You gotta leave that off the field. But that was his fault.
I mean, some stuff you can leave off the field, but his love for her, like he couldn't leave that off.
Yeah,
he did it, but he was doing this. He was prolonging this separation, this issue, this communication problem they had. He was.
It's hard when you know you're wrong. It's hard to be like, dang, like I really blew up. Like
you gonna try to write it by posting or tweeting about her business and let her make some money. Talk about maybe I know they ain't gonna fix everything, but maybe it'll like no. And I don't even think she knew about it. I don't think they didn't tell her
because he had blocked her, and then what's name Mimi ain't telling nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they had that conversation.
Yeah. Mimi told him, sir. Oh, I love how she was trying to run. Oh, let's go back up. When she was trying to run after him, she just like, like trying to fix it, but he was mad, and Mimi was like, "You ain't running out back to know, even if it's my brother." No, right. I was like, "Yes, Mimi, I love her." And then, okay,
yeah.
I mean that's true. Like same thing as trying to. Are you okay? What's wrong? Don't run after me. Let him. He'll grow man.
No, that's not running after him in the car and you telling him, "Sir, let's talk about this."
Run after all of your feelings. But so she's busy and booked, right? So this is when I was like, oh, she has a whole catering company. Like she has servers and everything. I'm like, oh, I didn't. That's cool though. But what's her name? Micah. You know, she told her brother about himself. Like, you ignorant fool. Like, how you gonna act like this? So this girl, you know, she busy now. She done put everything into work like she does. She ain't eating. Like, you messed her up. That's just
Right.
to say the least. Okay. You know, you can't be telling people business like that. But you know, you gotta tell when she wanted them to be together, and she know that her brother was stupid, and she wants him to fix it. And so she was trying to set stuff up for him. And he was like, all right, I get the jet and come out there. I'm like,
The jet.
He got money.
Because they're in Virginia, and he popped up while she was working, and she's like,
He flew himself out.
he flew himself, shut up. She wasn't finished. She was feeling all of the stuff, right? But like a lot of us, we're not gonna let you know that we feeling it because you was the stupid one. So if you coming to us, you gonna have to come a lot harder, you know.
And she was at work. That really wasn't a place to be doing that.
Not in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, no, you know, thinking he like gonna come in and she gonna just, oh my gosh, you're here. Go get out of my face. I'm working. I need 10 minutes of your time. Well, I don't have 10 minutes. And you ain't even give me 2 minutes.
I'll give you 10 minutes in 2 weeks. I was like, yeah.
Right.
He was like, okay, petty.
So it's talking about some petty. That ain't petty. Nah.
She was, but I would have said that too. I'll give it to you in 2 weeks.
Right? That's when I had time. Shoot. But she left them there.
No, it would have been 3. I got double up.
She went to go work, and she just like, and but once they were done, I thought he was still gonna be there for some reason, but he wasn't. So she was able to, you know, finish up and got back home. Saw that they hugged her sister, not sister. They act like sisters. Her friend's car was in the driveway, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. Micah's something else. Like still.
She really got both their best interests at heart, though.
She does, but she all in their business, and she won't be all in their business.
She was comfortable too. Got her snacks, all type of, you know.
Open her wine.
She said, "Both of y'all stubborn. I'm gonna be here for a while." I was like.
You know what's stupid? So they went, like, they had the conversation, right? They went upstairs, talked it out. Like, I did something stupid, like, you know, please forgive me, yada yada. And then he started talking nasty to her, right? And then he go, Micah. So I'm like, ugh, like, why are you on the other side of the door listening?
Right? Oh my gosh, that girl.
I want to get on my nerves. And then, you know, I guess, you know, she forgave him, so that he thought he was gonna be sleeping in the bed with her for some reason. She's like, boy, please. But they couldn't even have a night to each other, to themselves, because Michael was like, oh, we supposed to be watching a movie and having popcorn and stuff. What y'all doing? So, you know, they're gonna say he needed that Jermel guy to get some
oh yeah,
somebody to distract his sister so he can have his time. Hopefully he's a good guy though.
Right.
To have to come to
gonna
brother,
get, you know, beat.
You know. But like he said when they started dating, he said he know that he gonna what he said, peel his head back blue or something.
Something like that.
That Kevin Hart line. No, it's funny. So yeah, they resolved it. They're together now, and then we got this epilogue that we all saw coming. From all of that non-protection.
Yep. They got a baby on the way.
I didn't see the baby. I thought the marriage was there.
I thought because when you make a point to keep saying,
yeah, he did.
They going raw dog, and he's trying to get her pregnant. I'm like, nah, that's gonna happen. But yeah, ain't no wedding yet, I guess.
No, I ain't say wedding.
No, they said it's expensive gender reveal coming up, but
right.
Them on a wedding. I'm sure they're gonna get married. Like yeah. But yeah, so she had enough business where she can like have someone take over her company in Virginia, and then she was able to move to where he was and like start her own, you know, start another like branch of it there. I'm like, go ahead, girl.
They was doing that. I liked them then.
She liked them then. Right.
You don't get to pick and choose when you like.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
He say, if you ain't all in, forget you. Nah.
Hey, that was the end, and that was 5 stars. I really enjoyed. It was so
It was good.
funny. Like
It was. It
I
was really good.
It was funny and it was nasty.
Exactly.
It
It
was
was good,
nasty.
man. I really enjoyed it. Like, aside from her parents, I felt like they were trash because it's like they just were too
Right.
busy with their life that they just, I guess they didn't know they had a daughter. Is how I felt. I
Communicate.
really didn't like her parents.
It's all this technology. Communicate. The girl is trying to reach.
Yeah,
Come on, say something. And it made her feel some type of way. Like
yeah.
they were going for
She was calling them like, "Hey, well, I guess you guys,
have
couldn't
fun.
call me."
I thought she was supposed to be with them originally for Thanksgiving, I thought. But then
They
ain't
left.
contact her. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
probably, I hope they okay. No, they had to be because she said they were supposed to be coming to the gender reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you come for that. You missed everything else in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only thing that was it kind of bothered me too about her parents.
But everybody else in here, I love them.
Mhm.
Mimi was my favorite, actually. As much as I love Bae, like his sister, like I don't know. No, Bae was my favorite. His sister, my second favorite.
Oh my goodness.
Let
Who
me
else
not
got a
lie.
favorite? I don't know.
But I loved everybody though. Aside from her parents, like I loved all the characters. Like they cracked me. He cracked man. I don't understand how y'all not like him at the beginning. He's so funny.
No, it wasn't.
Whatever.
It was funny, but it was like, boy, shut up! Like I just got an attitude problem, and I think but it was funny. But if you say that to me, it ain't gonna be funny.
No, and yeah, right.
So I think that's what it is. You put yourself in their shoes. You like, nigga,
I feel like she handled it well though. So
She
it's
did.
like if she was like butthurt and like was like left or something,
yeah,
I'd be like,
really
I guess I'll be with her. Like like dang, like she can't even be comfortable, but she was comfortable. She was at peace there actually
because she was attracted to him from the first second she laid eyes on him. That's why.
Probably
it's
so.
Nice when you, like it works out with somebody you're that attracted to.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't be like these, idiots that, think the whole world is attracted to them, so they're gonna get themselves to the whole world. So I feel like, she got like they always kept saying she got a real one.
Yeah, he was real.
He'll always say like say what he feel. Except when he's stupid. Okay.
Right.
But like when he's trying to be funny or something, like he'll say what he feel about it. I can't say what my favorite is because I enjoyed both of them.
Right.
Both Kendra and DeAndre. So I don't know. DeAndre was funny, but Kendra was like she tried her, but I liked her fight. I liked her willpower.
Yes.
That really impressed me. And I was okay with her giving in when she gave in to because he was really laying on thick, so that's his fault. She did all she could, but it's just so much you could do, especially when you can go there. So
right.
But yeah, so that was cool. I enjoyed it. It was really good. I love it when it's a short book, but it felt like it was fulfilled. It did everything it needed to do.
Right. Nothing was left out or missing. Nothing.
I enjoyed that. So very awesome job. It's Aubree Pynn. Impulsive Emotions was get it. Impulsive Emotions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Very, very impulsive.
Goodness gracious, but it worked out, so I'm happy. I'm happy for everybody. And Micah, she got her man. I just like I said, I hope he don't do stupid before he get his behind toe up.
And yep, toe up.
That's all we got. I mean, 5 stars, obviously.
Obviously, it was good.
Really good. I really enjoyed it. All right, we out.
Peace.